This video is about exercises to work on your posture. So first of all, I want to make a point about what is a really good posture and getting into that form. So use a mirror for yourself or a phone. You can take a look and see where you're at here. So there's 5 points that I want you to check on your posture. Your first is your neck. So you don't want your head to be too far forward. Make sure that your neck is back and up and vertical. And then secondly, take a look at your sternum. I don't want your shoulders to be rounded and forward, right, but back. But rather than like pulling your shoulders back, you want to lift your sternum. So first, vertical neck, not tuck your chin or chin back, but rather work on your neck. Second, sternum. Third, take a look at your core, contracting your abdominal muscles, not like I'm trying to get a punch in, but just kind of contract them lightly. And then fourth is glutes. Contract your glutes to be able to make sure that your pelvis is in line instead of it kind of going back anterior tilt or tucking under. You want it to be tucked up in more of a neutral position. And then, so contract your glutes. And then fifth is to make sure that my knees are not bent, but rather they're more straight, and I'm doing that by contracting my quads. All right, so that's the first thing. Now to practice that alignment and keep our body in that position, so sternum up, neck vertical, abs, pelvis, and then knees more straight. I'm going to get a banded, I want you to do banded pull aparts. So this is an exercise to keep your body in this position and practice that. So I don't have that right here, but you want to band and thumbs up, holding the band and pulling apart, making sure that you're contracting those muscles behind and maintain that really good posture. All right, so banded pull aparts are the first exercise once you've got yourself into a good posture. Second exercise are dumbbell rows. And what I want you to make sure of is that you're in a really good posture here. So nice flat back, shoulders back. You have your dumbbells in front of you, elbows up to the side. Kind of like what we call face pull, so I'm actually looking down. So that's our second exercise. I want you to do 15 face pulls, which are kind of like bent over rows with both of your hands. All right, the next thing I want you to work on is thoracic mobility. So the upper part of your spine can be kind of rounded and hunched over in a bad posture, right? Because we're sitting a lot. So cat-cow is an exercise where you're down in all fours, kind of in yoga, and you want to practice that thoracic mobility. So hunched down like cow, and here's our cat to help us do really good cat moves. And you want to pull that thoracic spine up, tuck your chin down and look down at your belly button, and then chin up, look up, and practice that mobility back and forth 5 times each direction. All right, one more floor exercise while we're down here is to practice then doing Superman. So after you've done cat-cow, thoracic mobility, we're going to do some back exercises. So there's 3 different kinds of Supermans that I want you to do. One is laying down with your arms out front, thumbs pointed up. I don't need you to do your legs at this point, just your arm, and chin and head are on the ground. And you're going to be lifting, my thumbs pointing up, lifting out in front. Second exercise, hands to your sides, thumbs pointed up again, head on the ground, and then 45 degrees back and pointing up. And that's working on our back muscles and shoulders as well. All right. Next one, plank hold. So we're going to be working on our core here a little bit with plank hold. So forearm plank, arms out front, nice good straight line. And then the last piece are doing some chest opening exercises. So we're strengthening our back, working on our shoulders, creating really good posture. And then at the same time, I want us to be opening these chest muscles because they get really tight from sitting slouched over. So, and also working on those shoulder muscles too. So 3 different exercises I want us to do with that. One is gonna demonstrate like I have a wall here. My hand's gonna be placed up against the wall, 90 degrees, and I want you to walk away from the wall here and stretch out your shoulder and chest area. Doing that about 30 seconds on each side. The second one, you're lying down on your back, and I'll show you what this looks like. Say that I'm lying completely on my back here, and my arms are up, and I'm leading with my elbows. It's kind of like snow angels, all the way down, and back up using the ground to make sure that I am doing that correctly. So that's the movement that I'm doing on the floor. And then third is a hip flexor stretch. So not exactly chest or shoulders in particular, but want to make sure that we're stretching out our hip flexors. So in this position, nice and good stretch here, but be careful not to round your back. Keep a nice, good position with your back. And you could also do the pigeon stretch here as well. All right, so there we go. I wanted to give you a little bit more direction, and hope this is helpful. Let me know how it's going.